Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. Thank you for stopping on by. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Evie blender. I got it in the mail last week and I'm so excited to try it because there's been very mixed reviews on this makeup applicator. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out for you and see how it works. So if you want to see if it works or not, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, hit that notification bell, and let's get this started. So I've got all my stuff here. It came with like a lot of stuff. It came with this, look at this cute little bag. And inside the little bag, of course, is the Evie blender. Now the Evie blender is a silicone blender. It has like a little divot, if you see there, for your finger to, I guess, like rest in as you're blending it. And it's supposed to be like the Sponge where it doesn't absorb any makeup. However, different from that, of course, is the shape. So it's more like a beauty blender shape. But also it feels sticky. Now I bought a Sponge from Violet Voss that I tried in another video and I never used it again because I didn't like it. I'm gonna have to try that out again because I don't think I was using it the correct way. But this one feels very tacky and weird, which I don't know how that's going to affect it. I honestly bought it because there's like glitter in it and I thought it was pretty. It was on a GoFundMe site, GoFundMe page. So that's why I got it. It was there. A friend of mine showed it to me, the article on Cosmo, I think it was. And I was like, all right, well, I'll test it out. It took a while for them to release it, though. It took months. It really did. I ordered it, and then they were developing it, waiting to get all of the, the funding done. And then it was a while before you picked out your blender. And then they went out to just beauty bloggers, and they didn't do well. So they tried to redo them and fix them a bit before they released them out to the public. So this was a very long process, but this is a small company. I get it. You want to work out all the kinks before you send a product out. I understand. So hopefully this product works better than what they sent out to a lot of beauty bloggers because the reviews for that were not great. The package also comes with a little mirror. I opened up, it says Evie blender on it. And it's just a tiny little mirror, which is nice to get that with it. It also has a little, I think this is a sticker. Thank you for being a friend, Evie blender. And then I think this is just explaining, just swipe and bounce, apparently. It tells you how to use it. I already washed it because it did say to wash it first, so I did. It says use a third to a half of the amount of makeup you would normally use directly onto the skin or onto the Evie blender. Swipe it to any areas you want to cover, and then before it dries, bounce or tap your Evie blender for a smooth blended finish. You can also clean it with just soap and water or a makeup remover wipe, and you can also use rubbing alcohol, but it says do not soak it because it'll damage the Evie blender and alcohol. It also says to dry with a towel or air dry, and then also saw their social media stuff. It also says it's 100% hypoallergenic silicone, latex free. It is proudly women owned and women made in the US. And yeah, that's cool. That was my other issue with it. And this is just a personal thing, is that they actually went above and beyond the money that they needed to develop the product. So they donated it to a women's organization, which is fine if I knew that ahead of time. I didn't like the fact that I knew then afterwards it was going to a charity that you didn't know about ahead of time, and I didn't exactly feel comfortable with that. That was one thing that kind of bothered me, that yes, it's a great thing, that extra money that they're going to donate, but I think they should have came out ahead of time saying, hey, if we end up raising more money than we need to, this is what we're going to do. Because midway through, while they were still trying to raise money for it, they still didn't hit their goal yet. They were getting a lot of press from Cosmo and stuff, so I feel like at that point they should have known what was going to happen. But whatever, that's fine. But we're going to test this sucker. I'm also going to compare it to, I'm going to just use a quickie sponge from Tarte on my other side to see how they compare. And well, let's get this started and test this Evie blender out. So I brought you in just a little bit closer. I'm going to be using today the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I am in shade 110, which is, I think, porcelain. Yeah, in porcelain. That's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand like I normally do. We also got a little bit up close and personal. So it says using like half, and I already feel like that's probably about maybe a third to a half of what I usually use on my entire face. I also have my quickie sponge from Tarte. I'm going to put it here and go right into it. So let's see here. This is to swipe it and then bounce it. I probably should have grabbed a mirror. I didn't think that through. So right off the bat, I don't like how hard this is. It is applying my makeup pretty nicely, but it is such a hard blender that it kind of hurts to blend it out. But the makeup is going on smooth, and there isn't a lot on here, just like whatever is like residual around it, but it's not absorbing any makeup, which is nice. Which is why they say you're going to use like half to a third. It's just because the blender isn't going to absorb the makeup at all. I'm not bouncing that in my eye. I'm going to swipe it. So for the actual application, it goes on really nice. Like, I have to say, it went on quite nice. I'm looking at the viewfinder to make sure everything's in focus and everything, but I should stop moving. It went on nice. Now my issue is it is really hard, so it kind of hurts a little bit. I'm gonna go in and do my other side with the quickie sponge, just real quick. This feels like I'm like hitting my face with a cloud compared to the Evie blender though. So off the bat, it does go on nicely. I feel like there's not really any difference between the sides of the way the makeup went on. Again, my only issue with it is it hurts. This thing is so hard. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of product left on it at all, which is nice. I'll bring it up close to you. Like, there's a little bit you see in here, like in the crevices and stuff. But it doesn't absorb the makeup, which is cool, I guess. But it hurts. It's a really hard sponge, so it kind of hurts. And I feel like, yeah, it did when I rubbed it, and I got like stuff on my eye from it. It's like kind of peely a bit. Like if I rub my fingers on it, I don't know if that's makeup or silicone. Like the edges of this are really like loose, not loose, but like, you know, you could feel like the texture of it from when they binded them together, the two sides, that this edge here you can like peel away, and I think that's what was getting on my eye a little bit when I rubbed, which isn't good. Is it cool? Yes. Is it weird feeling? Yes. But do I like how hard it hits? Like, it hurts a little bit. So I don't know if I would use this on a regular basis. I also feel like it's going to get dirty a lot. It feels like very putty, like, so I feel like it's just going to keep grabbing on the dirt because it's so sticky. It's going to keep grabbing to things, and that's going to be my issue. Is it's going to get really dirty, and there are little crevices in there that dirt can definitely get into. I feel like hair is going to stick. Like if I drop this on the ground, it's going to get covered in like grossness from the carpet. Like that's what I don't like about it, and it's hard. I do like the divot was nice. It did apply the makeup really nice. It just hurts. Is this a pass or a fail? This I would give like a C. It did its job, but it hurts. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. Would I use it again? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I would rather go for like a beauty blender or my cookie sponge or a brush before I grab this. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't really reach. This wouldn't be my first thing I reach for. And I really probably won't use it except for this video, which is kind of sad. But have you tried the Evie blender? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Well, I said comment already. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you back here next time. Bye, guys.